is Horace with Travels with the Big Guy. I want to talk to you something about that really ticks me off. I want to be addressing systematic norms that need to be addressed. Okay, so work with me here. After a few decades of, traveling across the United States and internationally, I started to notice I'm going to say pattern that goes beyond simple supply and demand. Pricing isn't always about the product. Sometimes it's about the person buying it. What I mean by that is there's something that's called layered pricing that I've come to observe in various markets in the United States as well as around the world. And again, it really ticks me off. Told Holly I'd keep this clean, so work with me. I'm trying. If you shop in locations where items are not clearly marked, you might be, I'm going to say, the victim of layered pricing and never know it. Let's start with the first, what I call layered pricing. I call it tourist pricing, better known as the stranger tax. Yes, the stranger tax. If you're in a tourist area and you're one of those few tourists that actually asks, how much for an unpriced item? If the clerk looks around and then, I know I don't want to say this, but I promised Holly I'd keep it clean. So, the clerk looks around and pulls a number out of his, a number out of the sky. And then you say, like a lot of tourists will do, oh, that's so cheap. Then you're part of the problem. Let me tell you why. Tourist pricing is already priced many people out of the neighborhood. Need I digress? Then, I know you won't believe this, but race-based pricing. Are you surprised that in 2026, people are still subjected to black and brown pricing? Well, let me give you a fact. This is the second highest price charged. It's a premium based solely on a darker skin color. Then one that you may not know, but I'm going to fill you in on it. Foreigner pricing. Now, foreigner pricing is a step down from black and brown pricing, but still inflated. Now, just for those of you who don't know, a foreigner doesn't mean a person from a foreign country. In this pricing scheme, if you aren't from the neighborhood, you pay the foreigner price. Now, some of you may know what I'm talking about here. My daughter especially will agree with me here. Gender-based pricing. There are instances where women are charged more than men for the exact same item or service. If you're a female and been subjected to this, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, now, then, lastly, neighborhood pricing. This is the base or normal price. These prices are normally reserved for those who live and work in the neighborhood. And I know what some of you are going to say. They make less money, yada, yada, yada. Don't talk to me about that. Even senior discounts. Senior discounts are applied after these base prices are set. And it makes you wonder, Are we really paying for the product? Or are we paying for the identity we project? Anyway, that's the thing I tell you that ticks me off. Let me know in the comments if you have experienced any of this type of layered pricing. And thanks for joining me, Travels with the Big Guy. And hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel.